High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, President of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for Game 1 of the Wawasee Boys Basketball Holiday Tournament featuring Wawasee and Garrett on 93.7 FM The Mix, online at 937themix.com, and live video at youtube.com/CPG-TV. This year's broadcast is brought to you by Penguin Point, Wild Thing Tax, Wallace Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Protect Marine, Peterson's Fish, Northern Lakes Insurance, Goshen Home Medical, Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, Compton Automotive, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Birch Kaufman LLC Attorneys at Law, Beyond Landscaping, Sox Marina, Northern Lakes Realty, and Air Good Electric. Now, let's take you to the Hardwood Teepee. With the call, here's Bill Dixon and Coach Kaz Zeinel.
And good morning, everybody. I'm Bill Dixon alongside Coach Kaz Zeinel, and we're getting ready for this morning's basketball game featuring Wawasee and the Garrett Railroaders in the opening round of the Boys Holiday Tourney. Coach, what does Garrett bring to the table?
Garrett's going to be really interesting, Bill. They're 2-6 with wins over Bluffton and Lakewood Point Christian, and they had a lot of close games. But one of the big stats I glean is they don't score a lot of points. They're like 40 when they won. They were like 44 to something and 46 to 42. So they're not a high scoring team. Mm-hmm. So look for them to have a lot of patience.
Super. All right. So two very patient offenses. We can see the ghost of Coach Sorrell arrive early for Christmas. And this could be a real ball handler's dream. Let's find out what Coach Nate O'Connell had to say. Our Jeremy Van Loo had an opportunity to speak with him earlier this morning.
Good morning, Jeremy Van Loo alongside Coach Nate O'Connell of the Wawasee Boys basketball team. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Excellent. I'm ready to go.
This morning.
Yeah.
It's so weird to do this early in the morning. I know on a Wednesday you and I normally are in school.
Right.
We're already in class. But, it is Christmas break, and we're going to be playing some basketball today. But let's talk about the last couple games. The Warriors had Columbia City and Central Noble, two teams that averaged north of 60 points a game. Both games, our defense held them way below that. So, we had losses. Tell us about those games.
Yeah, we always want to win every game we play, and we feel like we have a chance to win. And we were right there with both of those teams. We thought Columbia City was a really, really good team going into that game, and they are. And I think our struggles early in the year may have been defensive related, and we made some adjustments, and the guys have kind of figured out how to play a little bit defensively. And we're just getting better and better as a defensive unit, playing team defense, good help side, digging down on the post. Guys are really stepping up and making plays defensively.
Do you think that post game has definitely, you said it, but really improved since the very beginning of the season?
Absolutely. We made some slight adjustments as far as how we're guarding it on the post and off the post. That's really helped us. And it's helped us just be better team defenders, worried more about the ball versus your man only. And I think you've seen improvements, and we felt really good. It's about as good as you can feel about losing a couple close games as you can.
I would assume that there isn't a coach in the world that already makes the assumption out of the gate of the season that we're just going to kick butt and win all these games. It's definitely a starting point, and then there's an end point when you get to sectionals, right? A building process.
Yeah, I've been a part of some teams at Warsaw where you throw out like Kyle Mangus and Paul Marindet, and you're going to be good. But we don't have those two Indiana All-Stars on our team. We got some young guys. We knew early on we'd hit some bumps in the road. We like our returning guys, but there's a lot of guys playing right now that had no varsity basketball experience, some no high school experience at all coming into the season. So we knew early on we'd have some hiccups, and we've seen some hiccups. And the key is just getting better and better every day, not taking any practice for granted any day, and I think we're doing that so far.
All right. Well, holiday tournament today, 4 games. You're in game 1, taking on the Garrett Railroaders, 2-6 out of the NECC tournament. And then game 2 will be Rochester and Woodlan. So there is the 4 teams in today's holiday tournament. Talk about Garrett.
Well, Garrett has a new coach this year. They do a nice job. They play hard defensively. They have balanced scoring. There's not one guy that's scoring 15, 20 points for them. It's just a balanced effort all the way across the board. They're 2-6, but they're definitely capable of putting together a game, knocking down 3-point shots. They do shoot a lot of threes. We talk how that's always dangerous, a team that shoots a lot of threes, because if you shoot a lot, you have a chance to make a lot. So we have our we have a tough task ahead of us, but we think we're up for the challenge.
Okay, so that's Garrett. Now, like I said, game 2, Rochester and Woodlan are going to take it on, and you're going to be playing either one of those teams this evening, whether in the consolation bracket or the championship game. So tell us about those 2 teams.
Well, we played Woodlan in the summertime, so we know them a little bit. They've got a 6'7" kid in Leedy. He's getting recruited by some NAIA schools around the area. So he's a solid basketball player. Again, they just played Central Noble before we did, and they only lost by 4 points as well. So, it should be. I mean, if we play them, it'd be a nice game, pretty competitive game. As far as Rochester, we don't see Rochester very often, and we do know their point guard, though, is averaging 16 a game, Paul Leisure. He's a Tippy Valley kid that transferred there this year, so we are familiar with him. They like to play a lot of 2-3 zone. In this case, the scouting report on the other teams isn't super important for us. We're worried about Wawasee and getting better and doing the things that we need to do to improve and use the 2 games to prepare ourselves for down the road.
So speaking of, doing what you need to do, keys for a victory tonight, offensive, defensive.
I think all day long we have to be disciplined, play with good tempo. Sometimes we're going to be patient, and sometimes we're just going to attack. And you've seen, Keaton Dukes and Caden Welty attacking the basket pretty hard the last couple games, and we need to continue to do that. Defensively, just be solid, in good position, digging down the posts, and then rebounding. I think all day long rebounding is going to be a key. It always is, and even more so today.
All right. Well, Coach Nate O'Connell, thank you for coming in today. And good luck against Garrett.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll be in that championship game.
Hope to see you there.
We'll be back with more Wawasee Warrior basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
At Penguin Point, the people pleasing place, yeah!
Wawasee Warrior basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse, 866-764-1120, and online at wildthingtax.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protechmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to the Hardwood TP with a voice for radio and a face for newspaper. I'm Bill Dixon, alongside Coach Kaz Zinel as we
Thanks for waking me up.
This morning contest between Garrett and Wawasee. We do want to take this opportunity to wish our condolences to the Everingham family. Suffered a loss this past weekend. Our condolences go out to them. Coach, go ahead.
Oh, no, his niece was killed in an automobile accident, and, that's really tough. He's going after this afternoon's game, or he's going to leave right away and go to the services. So, again, really tough for Coach, and we wish him all our best.
Very much so. What did Garrett tell you they were going to bring to the table?
I tell you, I had a great conversation with Everts. He, let's see here now, if I can read my own writing. Everts, yeah, Adam Everts. He is 8 years at Mississinawa, and then this is his first year at Garrett. He played high school ball at Angola, and then I said, well, where'd you play in college? He said, I didn't play in college. I said, oh. I said, that's familiar. And now listen to this.
You resemble that remark?
I resemble him. Yeah, I said that. And not only that, but he works in the book industry. And I looked at him, I said, you got a job? And he does buy and sells and books somewhere. I thought, and I didn't get much more on it than that because he was talking about, of course, Prevagen isn't working, so I don't remember everything he said.
Oh, my God.
He's married. Yeah, he works in the book industry. He is married. He got 2 kids. 3 and 9 months, and then we got to talk about he likes coaching. He was out of it, he said, for a couple of years.
Yeah.
He looks like he's about 19, 20 years old, and he's 33. And he said, oh, yeah. I said, how old are you? And he said, 30. I said, wow. He said, everybody. And I said, wow, you look like you're 20. He said, yeah. He said, everybody tells me that. So he does. He looks like he could put a high school basketball uniform on and play here again. Anyhow.
So what does he say his three keys for tonight's game for this morning's game are going to be?
Well, he said, first thing, he said we have to block out well and limit Wawasee to 1 shot.
Okay.
And I thought that was really important. Then he said we got to have good shot selection.
Patience.
And then he said, this is the big one here. This is they sort of go together here. No big runs for Wawasee. He said they have killed us. Every game we've lost so far, the opposing team has had a big run, and he said it's just been blowing us out. So on all our losses. And then he said we're short-handed, and if you'll notice, he's only got 10 kids listed on the roster. There's 4 of them that are out, 2 of them have moved up, and he said we cannot have that as an excuse.
Right.
So no excuses. So, and then the other thing, like most always said, we got to engage for 32 minutes. So those are the 3 or 4 keys. And this, I think, is going to be an interesting game. And Coach O'Connell pointed that out in his interview earlier today. So in 3 minutes and 50 seconds, 49 seconds, we're going to get this road on the show.
When we come back, starting lineups for this morning's contest. One of your sponsors is Northern Lakes Insurance. This is the Wawasee Holiday Tourney on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988 behind McDonald's on Palm Drive. 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Here at the Hardwood TP, the boys' holiday tourney getting ready to kick off our morning game featuring Wawasee and Garrett. First of all, the starting lineup today for your Garrett Railroaders. Starting at guard, a 5'10 junior, Tyler Gator. Starting at guard, a 5'11 sophomore, Luke Kaufman. Starting at forward, a 5'10 senior, Christian Hess, and that kid looks more like a defensive end than a basketball player.
Yep.
Starting at forward, a 6'1 junior, Connor DeWitt. And in the middle, the 6'3 sophomore, Jackson Fugate. Good final starters for Wawasee.
For Wawasee, Builder start Miles Everingham. He is a 5'11 freshman. Number 12. Number 14, Kylan Weldy. He is a 6-foot senior. Caton Dukes. He is a 6'3 senior. Maddox Everingham. He is a 5'11 freshman. And Colin Robinson. He is a 6'5 junior.
And we're just waiting for the clock to run down here at the Hardwood TP as we prepare for this morning's national anthem.
Good morning, basketball fans, and welcome.
A few announcements being dispensed here. I'm sure they'll take care of the IHSAA required announcements as well as our national anthem.
Say, can you see the dawn's early light? What's so primary that the highlights last gleaming through bright stripes and bright stars, through the perilous sky, o'er the rainbows we walk, so gallantly streaming as the rapids run wild, above bursting in and came through the night. Her flag was still there. Oh, say does that banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Kaz, I'm kind of expecting this ball game may be a great one to watch, but not such a great one to listen to on the radio. Because, and I for me to say that, all right, that takes some that in and of itself, that's a statement. But I'm thinking this is going to be a Coach Sorrell type of basketball game. And those of you who are not 700 years old like Kaz and I are, Coach Sorrell was the basketball coach at Goshen for 300 years, something like that. Yeah. And a little round man, a little bowling ball would come out with a short, flat top haircut, and he'd win games like 8-4. But that's a little bit of it. But seriously, his team sometimes only scored 20, 25 points a game, and they would just hold the ball and work it around and work it around and work it around. We could see that today. That could be this kind of game.
Well, and the other thing is I hear a lot now about a shot clock.
Yeah.
And one of the big reasons they're probably going to keep putting it off is the expense.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to have it. You have to have 4 things, 1 on each corner. You have to have somebody to run it. So,
I got to believe that's the kind of thing. If the IHSAA is going to demand a shot clock, they're going to want to telegraph that to their schools years in advance.
Yes.
So that when the money comes up for some scoreboard, it's not like with the wastewater system. You put in the septic tank and 3 months later they run the sewer line by.
Yeah.
No. They want to telegraph that way in advance so schools can plan on that into the future.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing about Garrett, Bill, they're missing 1, 2, 3, 4 3, 4 players on their varsity roster. So they're sick, and one kid broke his leg. So this is going to be an interesting game.
All right, so jumping center for Garrett will be Jackson Fugate. Jumping center for Wawasee will be Colin Robertson. I'm going to go ahead and sit down, Coach.
All right, I'll just stand because I have
Tip
to burn
is
all
up,
these
and it is controlled by Wawasee. And Wawasee looks like they're in no particular hurry to do anything. Up top, Robertson. Now this side, they'll go to Dukes, and down lower is Maddox Everingham. To Miles Everingham, he'll go to the far side. And look here, 2-3 zone. No, man. I'm sorry, man. Dukes near side, coming the back door. The paint stolen. Oh, my goodness. That kid's a monster. Christian Hess, not the biggest kid in the world, but he's got muscles as big as my car.
That was a good steal.
It was.
Dukes needed to shoot that.
Kaufman, back 3 coming by Gator. Nothing but net. Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
3 by Gator, Bill, and there was no aid to that.
3.
Got that Gator aid. Not bad. Here we go.
3-0. Garrett, 7:07 to go in the first. Wawasee it's not really slow down, but it's not much.
That was a good
back
defense.
out. Miles Everingham, 3. Yes. And we're tied at 3 with 6:52 to go in the first.
Oh, man. 2 great shots by both teams.
Kaufman to Hess on the right wing. It's coming around. Fugate all the way around. They go to Kaufman. Thinking about it. Oh, knocked away out of bounds still. Garrett basketball.
Yeah,
nice. I gave that to the wrong kid. I gave that 3 to Kaufman. It was to Gator. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I need to start bringing graph paper like you do.
Yeah.
Luke Kaufman. Taking the drive. Back into the corner. That's the big muscular kid, Hess. I'm telling you what. You get hit by that, you're going to know it.
And boy, you got that right.
Here he comes. He's falling down. He can't handle the ball. All right. Well, we found out his strengths, then we found out his weaknesses really quick. Hess picked it up, puts it on the wood, going to the far side. Now Fugate gets a touch, thinking about in the corner. 3 again by Gator.
Wow.
And another 3 in the hole by Tyler Gator. It's 6-3 Garrett, 6:06 to go in the first.
Wow, 2 trays.
Miles Everingham goes to the far side. Where stands Weldy, and it comes all the way back around to Maddox. Everingham near side. They run the wheel for Miles. Turns, shoots. I think that got tipped. Underneath, fought for, and it goes all the way out to Weldy. He's coming down the baseline. Goes to the far corner, and that is Miles Everingham, or Maddox Everingham. Maddox puts one in the can. Everingham squared for 6. 5:35 to go in the first. We're tied at 6. Whistle. Chipped out of bounds. Still.
I thought went off the Garrett kid. The referee right there, 2 feet away. Good call.
Boy, that's a lot of officials for one day.
Yeah.
It's hard enough to find officials, but now to find 4 games worth.
Yep.
DeWitt, you suppose they'll each work 2 sets?
I would imagine they will.
Kaufman, that's the muscular kid. Hess. The tall stick, Fugate, and now up top, Kaufman. He's the distributor. He's the guy you got to watch. Starts to dive into the corner. Hess, and there off the elbow, that's DeWitt. Boy, everybody's catching the ball, Coach.
Yeah, and
they're very well balanced.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the back door. Looky there. Oh, caught Wawasee napping, and DeWitt puts one in the hole. 8-6. Garrett, 5 minutes to go in the first.
Yeah, nice pass, nice shot by DeWitt.
Weldy cutting the lane, going in. Might have walked. Went in hard, didn't get it done. Weak side rebound, and 2 for Robertson. Boy, it's nice to see Robertson putting one in the hole.
Oh, man, he knew right what to do with it.
8-all, 4:42 to go in the first. Garrett down the floor. That's the big hitter. Gator in the corner. It's coming out. Fugate, round the horn. Hess. Gator again. Will he shoot from there? Well,
Nope.
He gets the pick. Now he's in the double team. Fugate should have rolled off that pick. Anyway. DeWitt. The ball's loose. Picked up by Robertson. Robertson to the hole. Robertson for 2. And he's hacked in the act. He's going to the line for the bonus.
Holy cow. I didn't know Robertson
could
move that
do
fast.
that. No, I didn't
Whoa. He moved down there. He beat a guard all the way down.
Had
That's
a nice big
layup.
step. Had that first big step that really helped.
That's all he needed.
I think they call that the Minnesota big step, as I recall.
Something like that. Swish.
Yep, put that one in the hole. Robertson for 5. We're at 11-8. Wawasee, 4:15 to go in the first. They teach that at that big camp in Minnesota.
Oh, really?
That's why they call it the Minnesota Big Step, because of that camp they have there. It's only for centers and power post players.
Huh.
Yep.
Did you go to that when you were?
No, I did not. Steal by Miles Everingham. Wawasee coming down the floor looking for help. Robertson crashing the glass. Puts another one in the hole. Robertson's got 7, and the Warriors are up 13-8 with 3:50 to go in the first.
Nice job by Robinson.
Kaufman thinking about the drive. Might have used the shoulder. Didn't get called for it. That's okay. Just as long as we call it all the same, right? Fugate, turn around in the paint. Not going to be there. Robertson cleaning the glass, and we're the other direction already. Maddox Everingham for 3. No. And Miles is going to pull it out from the weak side.
Yep. Run some time, get a good shot.
Up top, Maddox Everingham, and now Dukes on the near wing. Thinking about it. Little 17-footer. Nope. Robertson again in the paint, got hung up. That foul will be on the floor. That one will be on the floor. Second foul on Garrett. And this one's going to be on DeWitt. Again, that is DeWitt's first. And it's inbound right here in front of us with Weldy. You're right, I got to stand up. I can't do it.
It's hard.
I thought I was going to try and call the game sitting down, but I just can't do it. Miles, it's strange because I can do football, but I can't call basketball that way. It's weird. Dukes for 3.
There we
Count
go.
it, baby.
There we go.
And Wawasee now up 16-8 with 3 minutes to go in the first. This would be one of those big runs they were talking about.
This is what he got. What Coach said he had to stop.
New kid in the game, that's Smith for, I almost called him DeKalb. Garrett coming all the way back. Smith, the new guy, 3. No. Rebound, Miles Everingham. What was he going to push the tempo? Maybe a little. Not much. Now they're going to stand there and burn some time. 2:30 to go in the first. 16-8 Wawasee. Weldy. Thinking about it. Cutting across. Picked it up. Looking into paint. That was set up beautifully.
Man.
That was set up beautifully.
What a pass.
Dukes gets the 2. And timeout on the floor. 18-8 Wawasee. 2:23 to go in the first. One of your sponsors, Birch Kaufman, LLC, Attorneys at Law. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Hey, with the drums.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
2:23 to go here in the first. Wawasee up 18-8. Having a bit of a big run here, Coach, making things happen.
Well, that's exactly what Coach Adams said that he did not want, to happen. And it's happening. So
and it's great where it's coming
Garrett.
from too, because it's two of our guys that have not had as much success so far this year. Dukes has been kind of in a funk. He got sick, and then just kind of not been able to shoot much. And then Robertson really getting things done. Now Robertson's going to sit on the Naugahyde for the moment, and one of the Finlandsons, Jay Finlandson, into the game. There's two Finlandsons on the team. So.
3 trays. Evernham's one each, and then one by Dukes.
Luke Kaufman up top. The big hitter, Gator. That's Smith. Kaufman again in the near corner. They're trying to feed Fugate down low. Wawasee packs it in, and it's got to come all the way back out. Wawasee is not going to allow anything to go in down low, Coach. That's what it's going to be. And this is zone D.
Whoa.
2 threes. No, I don't think so. I think it's man.
Yeah, they're just backing off.
In the corner. Coming out. Looking underneath. Fugate to the block. Gets his man in the air and kicks it back outside. 3 by Gator. No. Rebound Finlandson, and the Wawasee Warriors the other way.
I love it. One and done for Garrett.
Miles Everingham looking for a hand. Way out to Weldy and around to the far side. That's Dukes. And Weldy. 1:26 to go in the first. And Felger in the game for the first time. Dukes says, I'll shoot the 3. He missed the 3.
Foul.
And then committed the foul.
Yeah, touch foul.
Well, he ran into him when the ball arrived.
Yeah, it was
it was
call.
legitimate.
It was the right call. It's his first.
Team's first. So, subs into the game. Wawasee sends Maddox Everingham back in, so Miles will have a seat. And Robertson back in, so Duke's going to have a seat. This is just part of the rotation.
Yeah, and he's going to do that to keep everybody fresh and tough defense.
Gator might have walked, didn't get called. Smith, way out at the volleyball line, looks lost. Deer in the headlights. Skip pass to the big man, Hess. I wouldn't want to get hit by that coming down the lane.
Oh, you got that right.
Gator to Smith. Smith thinking the drive, gets cut off. Back to Hess and around the horn. Kaufman for a touch. Thinking about the cut, drive, and charge is the call against Kaufman. That'll be 3 on Garrett and the first on Kaufman.
What'd you think about Felger there picking up that charge?
I give him the Emmy and the Oscar and the Academy Award on that one because he didn't get hit that hard.
No, he didn't.
43 seconds to go in the first. Wawasee with the ball up by 10. Weldy near side to Felger. Felger looks to me like the ankle is pretty well completely healed. Had that bad break 2 years ago. Weldy stands with the ball out there. 29 seconds. Drives into the block. Little 6-footer.
Nice shot.
Count it.
Man.
And Wawasee now up 20
1, 2, 3,
8
4.
with 20 seconds to go in the first.
5 people have scored for Wawasee, Bill.
Wawasee put more points on the board in this quarter than sometimes it's done in an entire half.
Yes.
Kaufman dribbles left, dribbles right, looking for help. Smith, that's a foul.
Yeah.
And Weldy will be called for his first, team second. Just good, hard defense, but he did wrap him up, and you got to call that.
Well, it depends. If they're going to call him tough both ways, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, the officiating's been fine
so far.
Yeah. Smith, inbound to the big man. Gator gives to Kaufman. Kaufman thinking the drive, dumps, finds Fugate. Yep, that was very nice. Fugate for 2. And that is the end of the first quarter with the score, Wawasee 20, Garrett 10. One of your sponsors is Beyond Landscaping. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973 and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to the Hardwood TP, ready to start the second quarter of play as Wawasee leads this one at the first break, 20-10. Coach Simon?
Well, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys scoring, and Everingham's, both of them have a tray. Dukes has a tray, and Robinson 7 points. Now, none of those from Robinson are beyond the inside.
That's right.
And that's exactly where he needs to shoot.
Except for the one that he stole and drove the whole way up.
Oh, that's
here.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I mean, it was quite good.
It was still a layup. But
we're seeing some things from Wawasee that we had hoped to see,
yes,
but had not seen thus far this season.
All right, let's go.
Garrett with the ball to start this second quarter of play. Gator going to the right, picked it up, gives to Kaufman. Looking underneath, nobody there. Across the lane. Goes far side, Smith fakes the down move, comes back across, stolen by Dukes. Wawasee coming the other way like a house on fire, stolen back by Smith.
Oh, nice
Boy, you
steal
don't see
by
Dukes
Smith.
getting his pocket picked that way very often. Gator all the way down to the elbow, back out. Hess with the long range bomb, not going to be there. Nice Windex there by Colin Robertson. And Wawasee the other way. Still 20-10, Wawasee, 7:25 to go in the half. Dukes 14-footer. Yeah, it was nice. Very nice. 7 for Duke so far, 22-10 Wawasee.
My, two deuces and a tray.
Smith, far side, thinking about going to the baseline, goes cross court, finds Hess, and down to the corner, Kaufman. Kaufman thinking about coming down the baseline, stops. Skip past Smith on the near wing. Now down to the top, far side, Kaufman. They're trying to get something opened up underneath, but there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Smith.
Great man defense by
Colin
Wawasee so
Robertson
far.
really bottling it up down low. Whoever goes down in there, he's all over him.
He is.
Kaufman, but not fouling him. That's not what I mean.
No.
Smith thinking about, no. He picked up the dribble. Don't put it on the wood.
3, 7, 8.
Yes. 5 count, is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Kaufman in the near corner, 6.5 to go in the half. Kaufman smacked away, kept the dribble though. Hess up top. Gator thinking about the drive, gets to the elbow, spins in the paint, knocked away, stuffed by Robertson. Absolutely stuffed. That was beautiful.
Oh, man. No foul, just a good stuff. Both guys running into each other. Oh, man.
Fugate back into the game, and Drayton Myers in for the first time. So if I'm not mistaken, Garrett is 8 deep so far.
Yeah, nice job by Everett. He's keeping his people healthy.
Kaufman to the new kid Myers. Dribbles left, comes back right to Kaufman. 6:06 to go in the half. Wawasee by 12. Fugate up top. He doesn't look super comfortable out there. He's a tall kid. Long range bomb by Smith. Not going to happen. Rebound Dukes. Wawasee the other way.
I love this 1 and out by Wawasee, Bill.
Oh, and that's the second time Dukes has lost the ball. Fugate going to the glass. Count it. Fugate for 2. His second bucket this morning. And it's 22-12, Wawasee, 5:35 to go in the half.
Well, we can't afford that.
Miles Everingham, new kid in the game. That's Robbie Finlayson. Got to keep the Finlaysons separated now. Yeah. Maddox Everingham to Miles Everingham. They put both Finlaysons and both Everinghams in the game at the same time.
Well, that's going to be easy for you to call.
Robertson. Up top, Maddox and into the corner, Dukes. Dukes thought about going baseline, comes up high instead to the block. Oh, stuffed by Fugate. We're going the other way.
Yeah, no foul call.
Myers down the floor in the corner. That is Kaufman, and around the horn it goes. Fugate for a foot on the line, 2. Not going to happen. Rebound, Miles Everingham, and Wawasee going to take the tempo out of it. Slow it down and get it back under control. 4:50 to go in the half, 22-12 Wawasee. Robbie Finlayson. In, out. Round the horn one time maybe. Miles up top. Gives to Maddox. Wonder if I could get by just calling the first names on the Everingham
there
brothers.
you go.
Robbie looking underneath. Dukes at the block. Spins away. Goes up hard. No. Robertson, nice strong side glass. Puts it back in the hole. Colin Robertson's got 9. That's got to be the most points he's scored all year.
Boy, I tell you.
4:20 to go in the half. 24-12 Wawasee.
That was a great rebound and a great putback. Excellent job.
And now then, Garrett trying to put the pieces back together. Another new kid in the game. That's DeWitt. He was in earlier. Kaufman. DeWitt with a touch. In the corner, Smith. Now they're trying to feed Fugate. 4 guys converge on Fugate and kick it back out. Kaufman 3, and it is there. First bucket of the morning for Kaufman. 24-15 Wawasee, 3:48 to go in the half.
You even got that right, Bill, in the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Maddox Everingham. Colin trying to set a pick for him. Robbie Finlinson now on the far side. Coming back. Maddox driving the block, going hard to the glass. Count
nice.
it. Very nice for Maddox Everingham. He's got 5. And Wawasee up 26-15 with 3:23 to go in the half.
Nice job. Nice drive.
Smith going hard to the baseline. Kicks it to the corner. 3 is away by DeWitt. Not going to happen. Rebound Robbie Finlinson.
Well, I love this 1 and out for Garrett.
Miles Everingham. Smith guarding him pretty tight there. Thought about the 3.
Yeah, he did.
Spacing's not quite right.
Reset.
Robbie Finlinson now then Colin Robertson up top, 50 style. That was the big red reset. Miles Everingham and Wawasee in no particular hurry. Robbie Finlinson for 3. Swish, baby! Nothing but net! Timeout on the floor. 2:43 to go in the half. 29-15 Wawasee. One of your sponsors, Northern Lakes Realty. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse. 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back. 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the half. Wawasee up by 14, 29-15. Coach Simon.
Well, Bill, we got 7 guys scoring and 1, 2, 3, 4 trays by different guys. So, this is the kind of Wawasee basketball we love to see. And like you said, 29-15, 2:43 to go in the second. Keep it up, Warriors. Let's go.
Garrett to bring it up. Myers. Picked up by Miles Everingham at the stripe. Going to the right side. Smith thinks baseline, going all the way down. Kicks it across. Oh, too many times. Went to the well too many times, and Felger just stepped into that lane. They've done that 2 or 3 times, and Felger saw that coming.
Yep, good job.
Weldy in the paint, picked up the dribble, kicks it near side. Felger, it's going around the horn. Miles Everingham, now then Wawasee going to reset. Back to the squares. Weldy thought about the cut. Does, no, back out. Felger, they ran all the way around and did nothing with it. Couldn't. They were all over him. They run the wheel for Miles, but nice defense there by Myers. Weldy trying to cut the lane. Duke's right behind him. What's he going to do, work his way down? Okay, Jay Finlinson into the game now for Wawasee. To Miles, kicks it to the far wing and around the horn. Weldy going to crash it. Gives to Jay Finlinson. He's fouled to go to the line for 2.
That was a nice pass.
That was very well done.
And nice choice of shots by Finlinson. Man.
Foul is on Gator. His second at the line, Finlinson.
Swish.
First one's good. I'd say he shot a few of those in his day.
Yeah. I tell you, when you're playing the ball, that's what you used to practice those all the time.
More subs. Kaufman in for Garrett.
I've got him here. He's a 67% free throw shooter on the year.
Second one by Jay Finlinson is also good.
Another net. Good job, Jay.
So he's got a couple. 31-15 Wawasee. $1:36 to go the first half clock. Kaufman working it hard one time. They feed Fugate down low, but he's too far in there, and Hess has to come and help him from the weak side. First bucket of the night for the morning for Hess. 31-17, Wawasee, 1:17 to go in the half.
I like that, of the night. It's kind of foggy out.
Weldy, knocked away, gets it back. Good second
double
effort.
dribble, no call.
Yeah, a little bit.
Shh, quiet.
Fugate. Felger. Now I'm going to get all the kids starting with F confused.
There you
That's
go.
great. Everingham, Miles Everingham, 3. Yes,
Man.
baby. You leave me open, I will hurt
Yes.
you. 6 for Miles Everingham. 34-17, Wawasee, 48 seconds to go in the half.
2 trays.
Kaufman into the corner for Myers. Comes up top. It's the big kid Hess, and now Smith. Myers, 3.
Oh, man.
I
He
can play
answers.
that game too, he says.
Yep. If you leave me open out here, I'll take it.
34-20 Wawasee, 28 seconds to go in the half.
All right, last shot.
Miles Everingham out top with no particular place to go. 20 seconds. Weldy, far wing, 16 seconds. Up top, here comes Miles. Might have walked Dukes, and they roll it around to Felger on the far side. He cuts across with 8 seconds, looking for Dukes. Looking underneath, Robbie Finlinson gets the ball yanked away from him.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a jump ball.
Jump
Wawasee
ball.
keeps it, but with only 3.6 to
Yep.
go. Sort of academic here.
Yep, we're down at our own spot, though. All we need is touch and shoot. Catch and shoot.
Maddox Everingham in the game for Felger. DeWitt back into the game for Myers for Garrett. Weldy looking, having a look, seeing who's there. Goes way outside. Dukes catch and release. Nope. That's going to be into the half. 34-20. Wawasee. Back in just a moment. One of your sponsors, Air Good Electric. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
This is Sheriff Kyle Dukes. Being a part of an after-school program takes a lot of time and dedication. The Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Office supports Wawasee schools in all of their academic and extracurricular programs offered to their students. Go Warriors!
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
At Penguin Point, the people pleasing place. Yeah!
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse, 866-764-1120, and online at wildthingtax.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908, and online at protechmarine.net.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Hang on just a second, cats. I got to put my tambourine away. We're here back in the gymnasium, the Hardwood TP at Wawasee, with the Warriors leading here in the morning game 34-20, the morning game of the 2021 Wawasee Holiday Tourney. I'm Bill Dixon, Coach Kaz Zinel. Tell us a little bit about those first half statistics, Coach, brought to us today by Peterson's Fish.
Bill, for Garrett, Tyler Gates has 6 on 2 trays. Luke Kaufman has 1 tray for 3. Myers has 1 tray for 3. Christian Hess has a deuce and for 2. Jason Fugate has 4 on 2 field goals. For Wawasee, Everingham of the Miles variety, 2 trays for 6. Weldy has 2 on 1 field goal. Dukes, 7, a tray, 2 field goals. Finlayson has 2 free throws for 2. That's Jay. Robbie of the Finlayson variety has 1 tray for 3. Everingham of the Maddox variety has 5 on a tray and a deuce. And Robertson, 9 points. He's got 4 deuces and 1 free throw. Bill, your score at halftime, Wawasee 34, Garrett Railroaders 20.
We'll take another look at what's going on here in just a moment. We're at the gymnasium, the Hardwood TP at Wawasee. We're at the half. Wawasee leads 34-20 over Garrett. One of your sponsors is Peterson's Fish. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988 behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to the Hardwood TP. Your Wawasee Warriors leading this first game of the Wawasee Holiday Tournament by the score of 34-20 over the Garrett Railroaders. Coach, the one thing I've seen today that has really thrilled me is that we're starting to see the full Wawasee package that we had expected to see earlier in the year. We're seeing Robertson with some success down low. We're seeing Dukes putting some points on the board.
Yeah, and look at this, Bill.
Yeah.
8 guys playing. 8. And the minimum is 5 minutes. So everybody's getting more than 5 minutes. And, of course, Dukes
out of 16.
And Everingham have double digits, for the players. That's the Dukes and Everingham, and the other Everingham and Robinson have more than 10 minutes in. So excellent job of subbing. The defense has really been good, and we got to keep it up. Now, we cannot let – remember what happened, whatever game that was, where they came back. We were ahead by, 10?
Remember that game that we had? There was a ball, and it bounced, and then there was a score, and it changed.
That was just happened this year. Yeah. But we did win. One of our wins.
I think you're talking about the Manchester game.
Was that it? Was that
where
Manchester?
They were up by 7 with 4 to go, and we ended up winning the game by 7.
Yeah,
which did happen.
Oh my! This is exciting, and you're right, Bill. This is still morning. It's a 10:40 almost, and that's that's not like 10:40 at night when you're doing a double overtime.
That's right. No, we will be back tonight. By the way, we've got 3 more games today. The next game, the early game, it'll probably be, I'm going to say about 11:30, maybe 11:45, probably.
Yeah, 8.
And that will feature Rochester and Woodlan. Woodlan, they got that 6'7" kid down low. He's the real deal. That the Lichty kid, Dawson Lichty.
Yeah, Lichty, 6'7", and he's only a junior.
And then Rochester's got the move in, move in from Tippecanoe Valley. I can't remember that kid's name.
I didn't write it down. There's the list. Oh, you got the list.
Paul Leisure, the 5'10" junior. Valley was so loaded last year. But Leisure playing now for Rochester. You remember going over there? One of the very first games we ever did back in the year 1842.
Yeah, I remember
that. We called from the Rochester Gymnasium. And it was... That gym was just like the old Syracuse Junior High School gym with the barrel roof. Remember that?
Oh, my.
Yeah, it was a great one.
That was a great game.
I loved that gym.
I love going to those places.
That was the kind of gym that was lit so well that if I'd have brought a candle, I would have doubled the number of lumens in the gym.
Well,
Not to get too sciencey on you.
Yeah, don't get too sciencey on me, but I don't, my master's degrees was too long ago.
I don't know.
Anyhow.
I'm sure if we needed to, we could do a little synthetic polynomial division right here and now.
What do you think of all the jerseys on the coaching staff there? They all got those brand new T-shirts.
Do you know what that is for?
No, it's for T-shirts. It's T-shirt. Wear the same T-shirt day. I don't know. I have no idea. Here we go. Time to get this road on the show.
All right. Well, Garrett's got the ball to start this third quarter of play, but Wawasee's got the lead 34-20.
Oh, look at this defense.
So that's the Big Hess kid. Look at that kid. Look at that kid. He has 99 and 44 100% muscle, but unfortunately he used that to throw it out of bounds for Garrett, and it will now be Wawasee
Who
ball.
caused that? Maddox of the Everingham variety. Excellent job, Mr. Everingham. Maddox.
So, Weldy, cross court. Dukes didn't like the laziness of the pass.
Whoa, don't dribble.
Yeah, well,
maybe
not.
I
don't know. Apparently we're going to let that go. In the corner, Maddox, we old people don't allow such things. And they whip it around to Miles Everingham. Little 16-footer, not going to go. Tip, 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 and fall down. And then it was. And they call that a travel.
Excellent job by Wawasee on defense. Just trying to keep going and get a good what? Get the ball back.
Oh, that's going to be healthier to die.
Yeah, don't die on me, Bill.
Weldy to Robertson. Back to Weldy. Will he shoot it from there? No, he will not. On the hardwood twice. Cuts the lane. Far side. Miles Everingham. 3. Yes. Third 3 of the morning for Miles Everingham. Wawasee up 37-20 with 7:06 to go in the third.
Yeah, 8 for Everingham. 2 trays and a deuce.
Kaufman bringing it up. Finds Gator. He's a real three-point threat. Steps inside the arc. This time too strong. Rebound Robertson. Boy, his rebounding today has been very good. His whole game has elevated so much in the last week.
He's screening out.
Like the man of last year. Miles Everingham puts another one in all. 4 now for Miles Everingham. 40-20 Wawasee. 6:35 to go in the third. Kaufman driving. Shooting from 6 foot, not going to go. Rebound Robertson with authority. And here come your Warriors. Dukes on fire, going in the paint, hard to the glass. Does not get it to go to the line for 2.
Man, what about the pace now and getting the ball underneath?
Yep. And it's all starting to roll. This is the pace, apparently, the Wawasee is going to want to roll at. And the whole machine is going forward.
And Everingham Deuce has got 9 or 2 trays.
That did not go down, and it had it got 2 tries in 1 shot. It didn't go in.
It rolled on the side of the rim, rolled on the front of the rim.
Rolled around
and
more than I
out.
did in front of the shrimp dish at the family Christmas dinner. But Dukes hits the next one.
8 for Dukes.
41-20, Wawasee, 6:22 to go in the third. Kaufman feeding in the paint. Fugate. Oh, they gave him the bucket, but he didn't take it.
Didn't take it.
Wow. So Kaufman thinking about going down the outside of the lane. Does. No. Rebound Dukes. And Robertson says, I'll take that. Miles Everingham gives up to Maddox Everingham. Shoots the 3.
Oh,
Swish.
man. Pro 3. Pro 3.
6 threes among the Everinghams so far this morning. 5:53 to go in the third. 44-20 Wawasee. Hess up top. Big kid, tough kid. Gives to Kaufman. Thinking about coming down the outside of the lane. Nope. Stops off the elbow. Far side. Gator. That's not Gator. That's DeWitt for 3. Not going to happen. Rebound. Sort of. Robinson for Wawasee. Sort of a rebound. More of a knock it away, and then it's sort of sitting there. But, whatever.
We got it.
So 5:24 to go here in the third. Wawasee up by 24. Robertson, they're going to swing it around the perimeter one time. Maddox Everingham stands there with it. Thinking about the drive, taking the drive, goes cross court. But it took too long to get there, and they're going to call the block there on DeWitt. That is going to be his second, and the second of the half on Garrett. 5:11 to go in the third. Subs coming in. Smith in for Kaufman. I like the Kaufman kid. He's got real skills. His delivery, his distribution is very good.
Distribution is good. Ooh, passing up a tray.
Miles, kicking it back out to Miles. Then Colin Robertson comes out and says, allow me to set a pick for you. There you are. Thank you. Maddox Everingham fakes the 3. Everybody buys it. Back out to Welding, near side. He thought about it there, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, tell me how that's not a palm or a wog. Miles throws it to where someone should have been but wasn't. And then Weldy sticks a hand in there. It's still loose. And Weldy with a steal. He had to steal that ball 3 times to get it stolen once. To Miles Everingham for 3. Swish, baby.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
My goodness. Miles with 5 threes with 4:29 to go in the third. 47-20 Wawasee. One of your sponsors is Birch Kaufman LLC, Attorneys at Law. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, Attorneys at Law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman Attorneys at Law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back to the Hardwood Teepee. Wawasee on a roll here, 47-20. And it just so happens that this is the game. This is the one where all the pieces are starting to fall together for Wawasee.
Yeah.
This is not the Wawasee team we've seen up to this point in the year. This is the Wawasee team we expected to see. All the pieces are really starting to fall into place now.
Well, all the opposing coaches that I've talked to have said we've got to stop the 3. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threes so far.
I got you. One of those 3s I gave to Miles should have gone to Maddox.
Should have gone to Maddox.
All right. So
keep your Everingham straight, Bill.
That's right. Could be worse. Could be 2 Finlandsons out there to join
There you go.
Round the horn, they're coming. Smith. Little clear arm, but the forearm didn't get called.
That's all right.
In the corner, Hess coming across, picked it up, back to Smith. Wawasee staying in that tough man. Boy, they are stopping anything from coming in down low, Coach. The back door has been slammed shut. Gator drives, misses, rebound, fought for, and Garrett picks it back up. The slot goes up, stuffed from behind, but then over the back after the shot. They're going to say it was in the act. And that's going to be the first foul of the night on of the morning on Colin Robertson. Robertson so far with 9 points in this ballgame. Going to the line is Tyler Gator, who's had a couple big threes here so far today.
Yeah, Gator, let's see. I've got him for 2 trays in the first quarter. Good.
That looked pretty good. Yep.
And did not score in the second quarter.
Nope.
1 for 1 for Gator.
So subs coming back in. Kaufman will come in. DeWitt will have a seat for Garrett.
That's a little good alliteration. Gator for Garrett.
Look at this. Finlinson and Finlinson are both in there at the same time.
It makes me feel good for you.
Felger also in. So it's a cacophony of the letter F as Smith picks it up and turns around and puts it back in the hole.
Nice
Smith
shot.
for 2.
Nice
and
rebound.
Garrett takes a little opportunity to make some road back here and then knock the ball away.
Whoa.
Oh, that's lucky. Wawasee keeping that ball more on luck than skill there.
We got a little full court pressure here.
Well, I don't blame them down as they are with 3:35 to go in the third. If they're going to do it, this is the time to do it. Dukes to bring it up for Wawasee.
Boy.
Robbie Finlinson gets a pick by Jay Finlinson and goes part of that. See that sloppy passing I was talking about? Fugate all the way down. Robbie Finlinson breaks up the lane, and they just throw it away.
Yeah, that was a nice job, though, by Robbie of the Finlinson variety to, get his hand in there. Would have been easy left.
They start going with 2 Finlinsons, 2 Everinghams. You're going to have to call the rest of the game.
Yeah, right, Bill.
So, Fugate looking to turn it around on Dukes. Can he get it done? Double teamed in with.
Foul.
Yeah, a little hacky tack there on Weldon.
Yeah,
well, he got wrapped up in there pretty good.
He did. Even pretty well, as your mother would say.
Yeah, he did. Foul on Weldy will be his second, and the second of the half on Wawasee. Fugate out to Smith. They're trying to run it for Gator, run the wheel for Gator, and a push this time by Jay Finlinson.
Wow, well, come on, guys, don't foul. You don't need to foul, just good defense.
That foul on Finlinson is his first. And Wawasee's third. Railroaders with the ball, Wawasee with the lead. 3 minutes to go in the third. In the corner, that is a long-range 3 for Myers. He has 2 of those now, and it's 47-26. And you can start to feel momentum moving the Gators, or moving Gators' way, the Garrett Railroaders' way. Yeah, Gator of whom is a Garrett Railroader.
Garrett is a Railroader.
This is just an alliteration cornucopia.
All right. Oh, the foul is on.
A veritable festival of Finlinsons and Felgers. At the line is
Bill.
Weldy. Willed that one in.
Did a dance, didn't it?
He's got 3 so far this morning, but he does a great job distributing. Somebody's got to do that, take that role, and he really does.
He does, and his defense is
And when he
phenomenal.
has to score, he can. Look at, remember what he did at Whitco?
Oh, yeah.
Misses the second free throw, though. 48-26, Wawasee, 2:40 to go in the third. Up top, Gator directs a little traffic. And now then Kaufman puts on the epaulets. He's the floor general out there. Don't kid yourself. Myers. Smith thinks about it. Long-range bomb. That's way short. Tip. Fugate comes down with it, and the Railroaders will do it all over again. They're trying their best to get a charge over here, too. Flying all over the floor. Gator kicks it back out. Smith comes inside the arc. Little hop step, 10-foot out. Does not go. Rebound, Robbie Finlinson, and here come your Warriors.
4 of the 5 guys for Wawasee underneath.
And Weldy is fouled by Smith. The foul on Smith is going to be his first, and the 4th on Garrett.
All right, here we go. Dukes to bring the ball up. Brings it over the line.
Keaton picked up by Fugate. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked that matchup, Coach. They feed Weldy, and he looks for Robbie Finlinson on the baseline. 15-footer will not go. Rebound Smith, and the Warriors and the Railroaders turn it around. Long-range bomb by Myers. Not going to happen this time, and it's out of bounds to Wawasee.
Oh, that was a nice job by Wawasee. Again, good defense and a nice three-pointer. I mean, if you're going to get back in this game, if you're Garrett, you got to hop on the right train. Garrett Railroaders, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's bad.
They need the express to the point, to Pointsville.
Oh, that's good. That's even better.
Headed to Hoop Junction.
Oh, Bill.
Miles Everingham comes across the timeline, finds Felger. I still don't like the speed of the passing, Coach. The passing looks lazy for Wawasee. Felger, see that? Almost got stolen. Finlinson gives it to Robertson. It's out of bounds.
Man.
Garrett. The passing is not good. Everything else is really picking up tempo, but the passing is still not sharp. It's not
sharp
crisp.
enough. Sharp is the right word, and crisp is another good word. All
Smith,
right, here we go.
Picked up by Miles Everingham. Looking for Kaufman off the elbow, and now then Gator. He's a threat. You got to watch him all the time.
Yep.
Cross court. Oh, almost lost a handle on that one, but Myers, nice save. He'll shoot the three. He'll miss the three off the back of the iron, but as many as he's hit, you got to give him some leeway there.
Yep.
And Miles Everingham to bring it up for Wawasee. We're inside a minute. Warriors lead by 22. And Miles is going to pull it out, and Wawasee is going to go 4 low. Now they break. Felger near side. Nice pick. The pick and roll was on, but nobody was looking. And there's another sloppy pass knocked out of bounds. Oh, that's out of bounds to Garrett. We deserved that just from the poor pass.
Tell me how happy Coach Everingham was.
Not happy.
Oh, man.
Everything looks good except the passing.
Yeah.
Coach. The passing does not look good to me. But what do I know? I'm just the guy with the fast mouth.
Yeah.
Gator. That's how I got this, Judge. You know that?
Yeah, that's right.
That, and I own the radio station. That helped, too. Fugate puts it in the hole. Nice little leaner for Fugate. He's got 6. And Garrett back within 20, 48-28. I think they're going to win this quarter, Coach.
Yep, 1 second. I mean, one more shot. Come on now, make it.
Miles
5.
Finlinson, cross the top. Miles Finlinson. Miles Everingham gets his pocket picked. Shot at the buzzer.
Whoa.
Hits the rim, but does not go. 48-28, Wawasee after 3. One of your sponsors, Birch Kaufman LLC, attorneys at law. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Ready to start the fourth and final quarter of play. Wawasee leads by 20, 48-28. Could Zinal?
Did a good job in that quarter, Bill. We outscored them 14-8.
We did
in that quarter.
Really?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Everingham had 2 trays in that quarter. Weldy had a free throw. Dukes had a free throw. Maddox had 2 trays. Those trays, they're what? They you don't realize they count for 3 points.
Garrett really, it felt like it was turning Garrett's way about midway through that quarter, but then it came back Wawasee's way. No question about
14-8.
that.
Okay, here we go.
All right, the final stanza is underway. Weldy up top. Wawasee breaks the double post. And Miles Everingham takes it down the outside of the lane. That's going to come back out to Dukes. He'll drive. He'll dump. Biles fakes the 3, gets pushed to the floor, no call. Whistle, timeout Wawasee to preserve the possession.
Good call.
7:32 to go in the game. 48-28 Wawasee, one of your sponsors, Northern Lakes Realty. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse. 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Here at the Hardwood TP, Wawasee leading 48-28 with 7.5 to go in the contest. Bill Dixon and Kaz Zinal bringing you the action here at the Hardwood TP in the Wawasee Holiday Tournament.
All right, come on now, just nice.
Weldy, that was almost over and back.
Man.
We're looking sloppy right now. Weldy. Is that because we're in delay?
It looks
we don't
like
know how to do it. The passes are not good. Dukes.
There we go.
Weldy, that was better. Back to Dukes. Fakes the down move, takes it to the lane. Not going to happen.
Boy, nice shot, though. I mean, nice choice of shots. Just couldn't get it to go.
Kaufman to run the show for Garrett. Oh, that was a walk.
Travel.
Didn't get called. Yeah, they're down by 20. Myers throws it to nobody. It's going to be over and back. I don't know if he'd have called that if I hadn't said that real loud. That's never happened before.
Good. Yeah, that's never. How many calls have you gotten in your service here to Wawasee Warriors?
48-28. Wawasee. 6:43 to go.
You think anybody can hear you, Bill?
I've never had a problem being heard. Robertson all the way in. No, throws it straight up. Yep. That is not going to work.
Come on, guys.
And Garrett coming down the floor with it. Smith, far side Kaufman, looked underneath. Ran a double wheel. It's coming out for Hess. And nothing doing with it. Kaufman takes the drive. Picks it up. Slapped away. Kaufman picks it back up. Smith coming down the outside of the lane. Stepped on. Oh, fouled.
Wow.
Okay. I thought he stepped out. But apparently the foul is going to be instead on Weldy.
Wow.
His fourth for Wawasee in this half.
All right.
48-20 at Wawasee, 6:22 to go in the game. Inbound, nobody looking, and then a foul in the act.
Yep.
Caught Wawasee napping as DeWitt went right up with it. He'll go to the line for 2.
That was a nice pass, too, into DeWitt. A nice choice of shots. Really easy one. DeWitt has not been to the line yet.
Wait a minute. They called a foul on a player that's not in the game.
Whoa.
Yeah, they called the foul on a player that can't be because he's not on the floor.
Coach is laughing at that. All right, who they call it on? It's up on the line there. I haven't got the.
I'm pretty sure it went on Robertson. We're going to say Robertson for the moment, and if we're wrong, we'll pick it up later. It'll be his second, team 5th. And at the line is DeWitt, who hits 1 of the 2.
3 for DeWitt.
And Railroaders within 20 now, 48-29. Miles Everingham in trouble, trapped on the sideline, lost the dribble to Weldy. Going to be a lot to talk about in the locker room about holding the ball, Coach.
Boy.
Miles Everingham. Boy, Garrett has really picked up the tempo now, the defensive intensity much higher with 6 to go in the game.
Yeah, they're starting to slap the ball a lot more. See that?
Yep.
Just because they're behind. They got to.
Well, Maddox Everingham, he will not pull it from out there. Not right now.
Passed it up, leading by 20.
Miles Everingham on the right. The clock is more the enemy than the scoreboard right now. Miles starts to go left, comes back right to Weldy, fakes the 3. Everybody bought it. Nice pick by Robertson.
Man.
Weldy backs up with it, 5.5 to go. Gives it to Maddox. No. He thought about it.
Yeah, he did think about it, didn't he?
Miles Everingham, he thought about it too. Robertson out in 3 land.
Yeah.
And now Miles will shoot the 3, misses the 3. Dukes with the rebound, come back out, come out. Oh, he's going to drive in. And then into the corner. And Weldy's going to come down like a house on fire and throw it into the backcourt, which will be over and back. And the ball goes back to the Railroaders. Well, I think we found what we need to work on this week in practice.
Yeah, do you?
I think we figured it out.
Oh,
timeout on the floor, 48-29, Wawasee, 5:05 to go in the game. One of your sponsors, Air Good Electric. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
Wawasee Community Schools local radio station. We are 93.7 FM The Mix, WRWTLP Syracuse, a Pathways CTE program.
Hey, where's the drums? Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee up by 19, 48-29, with 5 minutes roughly to go in this basketball game. First game of the Wawasee Holiday Tourney. Garrett with the ball. Smith dribbles in the lane, throws up some slop, and it goes in.
That's what they got to have if they're going to get back into it.
His second bucket this morning, and Garrett's climbing back in this thing slowly, now down by only 17.
All right, come on now. We got to answer back right now.
Well,
need a nice bucket.
Out by the timeline. Wawasee in 4 high, and then it breaks. Maddox Everingham near wing. Nice pick by Robertson. Dribble, pick it up. Weldy on the right. Dribble to the middle. Duke's going to run the cut. Far side, almost out of bounds. Maddox Everingham barely saves it. To Miles Everingham near side. Dukes fakes the down move, comes across instead. To Maddox Everingham. On the hardwood once, twice, 3 times, and now Weldy again on the right. Gives it back to Dukes. He thought about cutting the lane going in. Looking into paint. Robertson back out to Weldy. Weldy on the – this is coming all the way back out. Oh, knocked away. Weldy there to save it just in time. Needs a hand.
You got to dribble.
Goes cross court. 3 is away by Maddox Everingham.
That just kills you.
Yeah, he hit it.
That kills you.
Each of the Everinghams has 4 threes now. 51-31 Wawasee, 3:43 to go in the game. And we took a minute and 15 off the clock in the possession.
And 14 for Everingham of the Maddox variety.
Kaufman to Smith. 3 is away by Smith.
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he can hit that apparently. 51-34 Wawasee, 3:22 to go in the contest.
Go.
Dukes gets the inbound, gets away from Maddox, throws far side, and Colin Robertson walks with the ball in the paint.
Oh, he should have just shot the layup. He had the nice layup. Anyhow.
Subs coming in for Garrett. New guys in the game. Malargic into the game. And also back in, I think, is Hess right now.
All right, come on. Tough D, you guys. Tough D. It's
Kaufman.
tough man D.
Up top. 3:06 to go. Fugate stolen by Weldy. Weldy picks it up all the way to the glass, lays it up and in.
Nice shot.
Caden has 5 tonight, or this morning. 53-34 Wawasee, 2:50 to go in the game.
I love when you say that. It makes me feel good.
Hess. Back to Fugate on the far wing. Calls for some assistance and then drives. Dumps. 3 is away. And Gaynor misses. Rebound. Wawasee. Robertson. Nice weak side glass.
Yep. 1 and out, too. Oh, look up. Oh, he didn't.
Miles to Maddox. Maddox drives in, goes hard to the glass. Too hard, as a matter of fact. Rebound. Kaufman. Garrett's got numbers. They use them. Fugate to the glass, and he'll put it in the hole.
Nice shot by Fugate.
2:13 to go in the contest. We've got timeout on the floor. 53-36 Wawasee. One of your sponsors, Penguin Point. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Penguin Point on State Road 13 in Syracuse, offering a full menu including chicken, burgers, and tenderloins, online ordering, and a full catering menu for a private event. Penguin Point, Syracuse, 574-457-2287, and online at penguinpoint.com.
At Penguin Point, the people pleasing place.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
From the deepest jungles of South America, Coach Kaz Zion and I bringing you all the action. Actually, we're here at the Hardwood Teepee.
Oh, is that where we are?
At 2:13
in the morning.
2:13 to go. Yes, in the morning.
Still in the morning.
53-36 Wawasee.
Well, we've only scored 5 points in this quarter, Bill. You know, the tray by Everingham of the Maddox variety and Weldy with 2. And let's see, they've got 3, 4, 5, 6. They've scored 8 points in this half, in this quarter. So, a good timeout. Good time to call a timeout. Well, we got 2:13. We got a 53-36 lead.
Miles Everingham, full court pressure now by Garrett. They ran some earlier, and they're running it again. And they foul on the way down, and they haven't committed enough fouls to put us into the bonus.
Nope.
Foul's going to be on Hess, his second, team 5th.
Wawasee has pretty good free throw shooters, too. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, it's a 17-point differential with 2 minutes to go.
All right.
So the inbound for Wawasee, Miles Everingham stands with the ball. 2:03 and counting. To Weldy. Dribbles left, comes back right, gives it to Dukes. Pass. 3 by Maddox Everingham. He puts it in the hole. That's 5 threes for Maddox Everingham. 56-36, Wawasee, $1:40 to go in the game.
It's kind of like a coffin in the nail.
3 is short. Rebound Wawasee.
Get rid of it.
And Miles Everingham to bring it up with 1.5 to go. And whistle. Timeout.
Get more people in.
1.5 to go in the game. 56-36 Wawasee. One of your sponsors, Wild Thing Tax. This is Warrior Basketball, 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wild Thing Tax in Syracuse, offering a wide variety of services, including, but not limited to, tax preparation for 2021, cryptocurrency tax implications, and small business taxes. Wild Thing Tax, 706 North Huntington Street in Syracuse, 866-764-1120, and online at wildthingtax.com.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
56-36, Wawasee up by 20 with 1.5 to go in this basketball game. Our game immediately following this will be Rochester and Woodlan. And then this evening, if things stay Wawasee's way, which up by 20 with 1.5, they just about have to.
Major miracle time for Railroaders.
Wawasee will play the second game tonight. That'd be about 7:15, 7:30, somewhere in there. And it'll be against the winner of the very next game on this floor, either Woodlan or Rochester.
10 threes so far by Wawasee, Bill.
9 of them from the hands of the Everinghams.
Yep.
Robbie Finlinson stands with the ball on the right-hand side. And now Weldy with it. Dribble around. Ooh. Yeah.
Took the mind right out of my thought.
I don't like this passing. Maddox Everingham gives to Felger. Back to Maddox Everingham. Far side Weldy. It's Felger. It's Finlinson. Weldy driving down. Ball's knocked down. Stolen by Garrett. Coming the other direction.
Yeah,
Whistle.
He did.
Well, you get, as Coach Rupp would say, you get 5 of those. You better use them.
Oh, that's a good. Here we go.
Foul on Weldy is his 4th. Wawasee's 6th. Gator in the backcourt. Near side, Myers. He's a 3 threat. Give up to the new guy, Malargic. Oh, looking right underneath. Caught Wawasee sleeping and let Gator into the back door. 9 for Gator. 30 seconds to go in the game. 56-38 Wawasee. Finlinson, Everingham, Felger, and Weldy on the floor for the Warriors right now. 4 high for the Warriors. Felger off the elbow, and Robbie Finlinson comes out to touch it. 12 seconds. This is the end.
Yep.
Maddox Everingham, far side to Weldy with 7. Dribbles, back the other way, forward, so it stops the 5 count, and that will be the end of this basketball game. Wawasee 56, Garrett Railroaders 38. Back with end of the game statistics and more in just a moment. One of your sponsors, Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM, The Mix, and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse. They can help the residential or commercial customer with in-floor heat systems, high-efficiency tankless water heaters, and well and septic services. Wallace Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling in Syracuse, 574-457-9313, on Facebook or online at wallacephc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by ProTech Marine, north of Wawasee Golf Course in Syracuse, offering a full line of watercraft, Mercury certified service and storage. ProTech Marine on Bishop Road in Syracuse, 574-457-2908 and online at protectmarine.net.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Peterson's Fish in Syracuse, offering a full menu, all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Tuesday, surf and turf on Friday, and prime rib on Saturday. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed Sunday and Monday. Peterson's Fish on State Road 13 South in Syracuse, 574-528-5000, and on Facebook.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Insurance in Syracuse, offering consumer and business insurance and group health plans. Northern Lakes Insurance, serving Syracuse since 1988 behind McDonald's on Palm Drive, 574-457-5931 and online at northernlakesinsurance.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Goshen Home Medical, offering CPAPs, respiratory supplies, and a full line of home medical equipment with delivery. Goshen Home Medical at 1501 South Main Street in Goshen, 574-533-0626, or online at goshenhomemedical.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, 106 East Pickwick Drive in Syracuse, offering chiropractic and rehabilitation services that will get you back into the game. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center accepts most insurance plans. Dynamic Spine and Rehabilitation Center, east of Dairy Queen, across from Family Dollar in Syracuse, 574-457-7472, and online at dynamicspinesyracuse.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Compton Automotive in Syracuse, offering multiple automobile services that include oil changes, suspension, exhaust, and check engine light diagnostics. Compton Automotive, 501 South Huntington Street in Syracuse, 574-457-2543, and on Facebook at Compton Automotive.
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
And welcome back to the Hardwood Teepee. Again, the final score, Wawasee 56 and Garrett 38. Kind of feel sorry for Garrett. They saw the best Wawasee team we've seen all year right there.
Well, Wawasee did a good job. And, what I like is, look at this, Bill, only 10 of the people got to play. 11 of the kids got to play tonight.
Yeah.
Only one. And, that's really good where you can substitute, keep everybody fresh, keep everybody's defensive ability. They're in their jerseys all night or all morning.
Let's take a look at those statistics, Coach. Chubby's Pub and Grub bringing us statistics.
For the Railroaders, Tyler Gate had 9 on two trays and one free throw and one field goal. Kaufman of the Luke variety had one tray for 3. Drayton Myers had 6 on two field goals and 2 free throws. Christian Hess had 1 field goal for 2. DeWitt of the Connor variety had 1 field goal for 2 and 1 for 3. He got 3, 1 field goal and one for 2 from the charity stripe. Colin Smith had 7 on 2 field goals and 1 tray, and Jason Fugate, Bill, 8 points tonight on 4 field goals. For your Warriors, Miles of the Everingham variety had 12. He had 4 trays, 12 points. Weldy had 2 field goals and a free throw for 5. Dukes had 8 on 1 tray and 2 field goals and 1 free throw. Jay Finlinson had 2 free throws for 2. Robbie Finlinson, had 1 tray for 3. Colin Robinson had 9 on 1 free throw and 4 field goals. Maddox Everingham, 17 points tonight. He had 5 trays and 1 field goal. Bill, your final score, Wawasee 56, Garrett Railroaders 38.
Hoping for a word with some of the coaching staff here in just a moment. One of your sponsors for Wawasee Warrior Basketball is Chubby's Pub and Grub. This is Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Chubby's Pub and Grub in Syracuse, offering a full menu including daily lunch and dinner specials with a family room. Chubby's Pub and Grub on State Road 13 in Syracuse, 574-457-3855.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law in Uptown Syracuse, offering civil litigation, real estate law, and estate planning. Birch Kaufman, attorneys at law at 703 North Huntington Street in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-5100, and online at birchkaufman.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, a full-service landscape provider offering design, construction, and maintenance programs to residential, commercial, and surrounding lake properties. Beyond Landscaping in Syracuse, 574-527-7973, and online at beyondlandscaping.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Sox Marina on Webster Lake and now on the Barbie chain of lakes, offering boat storage for many lake, service, and sales of many brands of boats and outboard motors. Sox Marina, 574-834-2894 or 574-834-2595 and online at soxmarina.com.
Hi, this is Vince Beasley. Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Northern Lakes Realty. We are a full-service realty company helping you buy and sell homes, as well as assisting you in any other real estate needs. Northern Lakes Realty has a hometown realty team ready to serve you. We are located across from Pickwick Theater in Uptown Syracuse, 574-457-2880 or online at nlrealtyllc.com.
Wawasee Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Air Good Electric in Ligonier, offering electrical services for any project, including in-home, outdoors, new construction, or remodel. Air Good Electric at 1246 Lincoln Way South in Ligonier, 260-894-3842.
This is Sheriff Kyle Dukes. Being a part of an after-school program takes a lot of time and dedication. The Kosciuszko County Sheriff's Office supports Wawasee schools in all of their academic and extracurricular programs offered to their students. Go Warriors!
Now back to Wawasee Warrior Basketball on 93.7 FM The Mix and CPG-TV.
Welcome back. We're in between the two games. Woodlan and Rochester warming up here and getting ready for that second game. The winner will take on Wawasee. The loser will take on Garrett in the evening round tonight. Now, normally we would have a coach's interview. We think there may be some confusion because of the death in the family of the Everinghams. We think there may be some confusion, and so we're just going to go ahead and end it here. And
he may be leaving.
Yeah, we are going to pick it up then tonight. We will be back with you for the Wawasee game tonight against the winner of this game. Now, from what I understand, we're going to let the video run. And this is going to be a classic game. Rochester's a bunch of ball handlers. Woodlan, I don't know what they're putting in the water over there, but they got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids that have got to be 6'5" or bigger. And the 6'7" kid. They're huge. It's like DeKalb back in the day. So this ought to be a good one, a real clash of two different styles.
Yes.
So we will be back with you for the evening game tonight. Wawasee Warrior Basketball, brought to you in part by Penguin Point, Wild Thing Tax, Wallace Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Protect Marine, Peterson's Fish, Northern Lakes Insurance. Keep an eye on that. Oh, okay. All right. So I believe, yep. All right. Hold the phone. Coach O'Connell is working his way over here, and so we'll get Coach O'Connell in and have a few words with him. I'm pretty sure there was some confusion.
You got to ask him about that jersey.
On that. On the T-shirt?
T-shirts, I mean, yeah.
We'll find out from him on what the T-shirt's all about.
Tell him all this modern technology now, these 3 microphones.
I think Mike Deeks is going to come in and join us, too. Go ahead and put that. Here we got 3 heads. You got it on backwards here.
You can be on the air here, Mike.
There we go. Come on up, Mike.
You have to stand in here.
So we got Coach Kaz, Mike Deek from the Mail Journal. We got Coach O'Connell and myself. And Coach O'Connell, first of all, your thoughts on the game, just generally. There you go. Now try it.
Can you hear? Oh, there we go.
There you go. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Reminds me of a commercial.
No, I think it was a solid effort for our guys. You never know what to expect at 10 o'clock in the morning. Guys are in like second, third period at school that day. It's been Christmas break, so guys are probably staying up later than normal and getting up late. So we've tried to keep our routine as much as we can for practice schedule-wise. But I thought we came out with energy early. I told the guys, if we get to the free throw line, if we rebound, we come out with energy this morning, that we're going to be in good shape, and that's exactly what happened.
You really had a couple of guys step up and do a fantastic job. Dukes really seemed to get out of his funk, and we were impressed with Robertson down low.
Yeah, Colin had a nice game, ended up with 12 rebounds today. That's exactly what we want from Colin. Not try to step out of his lane, do more than what he needs or what he can do or what he needs to do for us to be successful. Rebounding, putting ball back in the hole, blocking shots. We like him in help side blocking shots for us. So I thought it was a nice game for Colin. Obviously, our young guys shot the ball really well. Miles and Maddox, it seemed like they didn't miss today. I felt really good about those guys. Caden and Dukes were just solid today. Yep. Those guys, those seniors are really becoming really good leaders for us. And
one of the big things, I look at the minutes. You really substitute in and out and in and out. Everybody almost got to play today.
That was planned. We know we had 2 games today.
Yeah.
We've been riding 7 guys pretty strong this year. That they haven't got a whole lot of rest. We knew we wouldn't have anything left. I mean, you saw the end of the Central Noble game.
Yeah.
And we ran out of gas in that fourth quarter. So to play 2 games, we'll play a good team tonight that's going to come off a win this morning. And we need those guys to be fresh. Now, you got Bob in there, Robbie Finlinson for some minutes, got his first varsity basketball points, which is really cool to see. So it was nice to get those guys in there and get a good rotation going.
Coach, you got to tell me about the shirts.
Yeah,
what is this?
Northern Arizona University. Coach Everingham lost a niece to a tragic car accident this week. And this is in support of her. She went to school at Northern Arizona. You saw the Starbucks logo on the back. She worked at Starbucks locations.
Oh, my.
So it was just a rough week for the Everingham family.
Yeah, I bet.
So you saw me out there coaching a little more than I normally do. And that was the reason why. And
is Coach going to be here for the evening game?
He's here. He's fine. It's just he just needs a little bit of – he needed to call the bullpen,
Yeah.
So I was ready when he said. I knew – just this week, what's been going on, I just been extra prepared, and just in case, I needed to help out a little more than I normally do. So
that's really
please share our condolences with the Everingham family when you go back down to the locker room. Coach O'Connell, thank you very much for being with us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
So once again, evening game, 7:15, 7:30. It's high school ball. You never know for sure, but that's about what we're expecting. And join us because it's going to be a great one. Woodlan wins. Wow, we're going to have to take on the trees. Rochester wins. Wow, it's a bunch of good ball handlers. So it's going to be a fantastic ball game tonight, no matter what. Your other sponsors for Wawasee Warrior basketball that I did not congratulate and thank the first time include Compton Automotive, Chubby's Pub and Grub, Birch Kaufman, LLC, Attorneys at Law, Beyond Landscaping, Sox Marina, Northern Lakes Realty, and Airgood Electric. See you tonight, 7:15, 7:30, give or take right around in there. Until then, good night. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Number 4, Tarek McLaughlin. Number 11, Tanner Reinertz. Number 12, Luke Hunting. Number 24, Paul Leisure. And number 32, Robert Bazzo. The Zebras are coached by Rob Malco. And now, here are your starting lineups for your Woodland Warriors. Number 4, Dawson Leashty. Number 11, Alex Miller. Number 21, Joe Reedy. Number 30, DJ Garrett. And number 34, Braden Smith. The Warriors are coached by John Baker. We'd like to thank today's official. This is a very good crew. Tom Newhard, Matthew Hans, and Joey Johnson. Thank you, gentlemen. I said 34.
No, you said 30.
Oh.
You said it right. 34 up on the board.
32?
Yeah, that's what you said. That's who went out.
Leisure for 2. Timeout Rochester, 30-second timeout. Foul on number 30, Garrett. That's his first, team's first. Foul on number 12, Hunting. That's his first. Team's first. Reedy at the line, shooting 2. Reedy for 2. Leisure for 2. Reedy for 2. Foul on Reinhertz. That's his first. Team second. Reedy at the line shooting 2. Reedy for 2. Leasty for 2.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Woodlan ball to start the second quarter. Number 24, Elite Sparks for 2. Foul on Bazo. That's his first, team's third. Woodlan timeout, 30-second timeout. Reedy for 2. Foul on number 34, Smith. That's his first, team's second. Smith for three. Leisure for two. Reedy for two and then one. Foul is on Elliott, that's his first. Elliott for two. Reedy for two. Campbell for two.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Reedy for 2. McLaughlin for 2. Woodlan basketball. Reedy for 3. Miller. Foul on McLaughlin. That's his first, team's first. Timeout Rochester, full timeout. Smith for 3. Foul on Huntington. That's his second. Reading at the line for 2. Leisure for three. Reading for two.
Who was that?
McLaughlin for three.
For 13.
Yoder for two and one. Fouls on Huntington. His third. Team's third. Foul on Smith, that's his second. Team's first. Leisure for two. Leisure for two. Sparks for three. Be Rochester ball to start the fourth quarter. Leasty for two. Leisure for three. Foul on Huffman, that's his first. Reedy the line for two. Sparks for two. Basket by Elliott. Reedy for two. Sparks for two. Foul on Smith, that's his third, team's second. Garrett for two. Campbell for 2. Yoder for 2. Foul on Sparks. That's his first. Bowers for 2. Number 3. Foul on Reiner. It's his second, team's 5th. Thirteen for 2. What is it? Fleet? What? F-L-E? Thank you. Yoder going the line for 2. Foul on Elliott, his second, team 6. Fouls on Fleek, his first. Number 2, Campbell going to the line 4-2. Yoder for 2. Elliott for 2.